Hey guys, in this video we're going to be taking a look at how to deep clean your tyres and make your tyre dressings last much longer. Hi guys, so welcome back. Now, one of the most overlooked parts of any detailing process, especially for beginners, is cleaning the tyres. You may be cleaning your wheels, but are you actually cleaning your tyres and are you cleaning them properly? So as I say, this is one of those steps that often gets missed, especially by beginners, and it can really change the appearance of your car. You know, you might spend all that time cleaning the paintwork and cleaning the wheels, but if you've got brown, horrible tyres, it can just ruin the look, and it just takes 5 minutes of your time, if that's something you need to be doing at the beginning of the detail, and then at the end, put on a nice tyre dressing, and if you've got clean tyres, that tyre dressing is going to last 2, maybe 3 weeks. And before we carry on, I will just say we have done a tyre dressing comparison video, which I'll put a link to up there, comparing about 8 or 9 different tyre dressings on durability and their appearance. So make sure you check that out after this one. So to clean your tyres then, it's a very simple process and there's not much you're going to really need. A lot of the products you're probably going to have anyway. Now, a lot of companies are starting to make their own tyre cleaners, such as Detailed Online's Purge. We also had one last year from Sam's Detailing as well, which is a cracking product. So you can get dedicated tyre cleaners. However, if you don't want to go down that route, you can just use an all-purpose cleaner, something at a 4:1 mix, quite a high concentrate, especially if you've not cleaned the tyres in a long time. So this in here is just G101 from AutoSmart, mixed at a 4:1. I'll be using that today because that is the most common cleaner people are going to be using on the tyres. After that, it's then just a case of using a tyre dressing. And again, this may be something you already have. If you've got rubber dressings for your plastic trim, a lot of the time they can be used also to dress the tyre. So something such as Gummy from Gloss, that is used as a trim and tyre dressing. We have rubber and trim dressing here, again from Sam's Detailing. And then we've got a couple of dedicated ones here. So we've got tyre gel from CarChem, Maximum Shine tyre gel from Valet Pro, and this one here, 26 JPN Hydro Tyre Shine, which has some SiO2 elements in there as well. All cracking products. I'm not sure which I'm going to be using today, but we'll get to that in a moment. Tool wise, you can get dedicated tyre brushes. I don't always like these, especially on cars with low profile tyres. I just think they're going to scratch the rim. I, believe it or not, have been using this brush for about 10 years. It's a dish brush from, I think, Wilko's or something for like £1. Or you can just use one of your regular detailing brushes. Use one of the fatter ones, get a lot of that tyre wall. So yes, you're probably already going to have a brush. And then after that, it's just a case of rinsing the tyres clean. You can use your pressure washer, you can just use a hose. And an old towel. I use a massive drying towel here. You can use a wheel towel if you wish, but I just have this one dedicated to dry tyres. You can also use a blower, which is what I'm going to be using today. Not only is it a little bit quicker, but you know you're blowing all the air out from, especially from around the beading area, from where the tyre joins the wheel. But it also heats up the rubber as well and really does evaporate all the water away. But anyway, enough waffling on then. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So as you can see from the before shots then, these tyres, they don't get cleaned, they don't get looked after. It's on the workhorse vehicle, so of course they're just as dirty as you can expect, and this is probably going to be the average from any car where the tyres have never ever been cared for. So what you want to do is apply your all-purpose cleaner all around the tyre wall. Of course I'm just doing half to be able to show you before and after later on. And if they're in this kind of condition, then a 4:1 mix, a strong mixture is what you're going to need, and it's probably going to take you 3, 4, maybe even 5 hits. So apply that first, let that soak on for a minute or so, and unfortunately the good old faithful dish brush there let me down. I think it's got some silicone on it from a previous tyre that I cleaned. It just wasn't foaming up, so I did switch out to one of the other tyre brushes later on. So basically the all-purpose cleaner should foam up, and of course on the first hit it's all going to be brown, and between each hit make sure you rinse it off thoroughly and then apply some more all-purpose cleaner, and just keep repeating this process. As I say, if the tyres have never really been cleaned, you're probably going to want to do this 3 times. It may even be 4 or 5 depending how strong of a mix you're using. If you're cleaning the tyres of a car that you regularly look after, then you may just want to use a shampoo solution depending on what you want to do. If you've got a good tyre dressing on there and you just want to clean them, then just use a shampoo solution and a detail brush. If you're wanting to strip off that tyre dressing, then of course go ahead with the 4:1 mixture, a really strong all-purpose cleaner. And again, scrub that a couple of times until the studs turn white.
So yeah, this is what you're looking for here, is pure white suds, and at this stage you know the tyre is nice and clean and it's ready for the dressing. But first we have to dry the tyres. So as I mentioned at the beginning, then you can of course dry your tyres with a microfiber towel. However, this doesn't always get up all of the water, but usually you're probably going to be applying the tyre dressing towards the end of the detail, so they may have naturally dried anyway, and therefore a towel may be just enough to soak up any excess moisture knocking about. However, in this case I will be using the Blow Air GT. I just find that this will thoroughly dry the tyre properly. I know there's not going to be any water left behind whatsoever, and as you can see here, it evaporates the water away, as well as the air coming out of that. It's not just pure filtered air, it's also heated air as well, so it's going to evaporate any moisture left behind and give you a perfect surface for the tyre dressing to bond onto. So whilst we dry the tyre there, I'm just going to cheekily ask one more time, if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And looking at previous stats, I know about 80% of you guys are not subscribed to this channel, so if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button, it'd be much appreciated. Anyway, let's get on to applying the tyre dressing. Now as for tyre dressing, you can use whatever it is you like to use. There are a lot of options out there, and in fact we did do a video a while back testing 8 different tyre dressings just to see which performed the best. The results vary, they all give different looks, and they all last a different amount of time, so make sure you check that out. I'll put a link to that in the top now. Here I'm just using the Sam's Detailing tyre and rubber dressing. Nice one to use this, and it smells really nice as well. The main point here is just to get even coverage. Use a microfiber if you wish, or a tyre applicator. You can get dedicated tyre applicators. Here, just because of the amount of tyre dressings I go through and the testing, I'm using some old packaging foam, or when I say old, it's clean, but some packaging foam recycled. Another top tip, you can also cut up a yellow sponge that you typically get in the detailing and valeting kits on the high street. So don't throw those sponges away, save them to use to apply tyre dressings. So yeah, we'll just finish this off and we'll get back into the garage.
So there we have it then. As I say, it's a straightforward process, and it's something you would do at the beginning of the detail when the ground's all dry and you're cleaning your wheels. So whilst the wheel cleaner is sat on your wheels just working away, just start work on the tyres, give them a clean first of all, rinse them off, and then crack on with the wheels. As I said, it adds like a minute, 2 minutes if that, onto each wheel as you're working around and doing the full detail. And then at the end of the session, you just apply your tyre dressing when the tyres should naturally be dry anyway. So sometimes you don't have to worry too much about drying. So yeah, there we have it. Nice, easy job for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video then, and if you have, don't forget to smash that like button. We're also going to be doing a couple more videos like this, probably doing a deep clean of your wheels, maybe the next one. Let us know in the comments what other videos you'd like to see. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button here. We'll also put a couple of videos here and here that we think you might enjoy. And until then, we'll see you in the next one.